And hello, everybody. Welcome into tonight's broadcast. I am Samuel Reese coming to you live tonight for game number 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Kyle Lowry, Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler, Max Strus, and PJ Tucker make up the starting 5 tonight for the Miami Heat, who visit the Boston Celtics at TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. Daniel Theis, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Marcus Smart, and Al Horford making up the starting lineup for Boston tonight. A few important notes on both sides. Kyle Lowry, as noted, back in the lineup for the Miami Heat. He has not played a game in the series yet due to an injury, but he does return for Miami. Meanwhile, for the Celtics, they are yet again without Robert Williams. He's had an inconsistency of appearances in this postseason as he continues to deal with an injury of his own, and Daniel Theis takes his place in the starting 5. It's a packed house at TD Garden. The capacity crowd on hand will try to get behind the Boston Celtics tonight. The Celtics looking for their first series lead after they fell in game 1. It was somewhat of a statement performance in game 2 to knot the series at 1 apiece. We're ready for tip-off, and we're underway in Boston. Al Horford wins the tip against Bam Adebayo. What's good, Vaughn? Welcome into the broadcast, man, and Jeffrey as well. Yeah, the Warriors with an impressive comeback win last night. Indeed, Vaughn, as the Celtics are in all white, going from right to left. They have a 4-2 record at home in these playoffs. Miami in all black for this one. Tatum can't finish the right-handed shot, and now Kyle Lowry the other way. Lowry over to the right wing. Strus an open 3, and he connects. The Miami Heat strike first in this one. Game 3 in the Eastern Conference Finals. Miami a 2-3 record on the road in these playoffs. 7-1 meanwhile at home. So Miami has done much worse on the road compared to at home. In fact, the Game 2 win for the Celtics was the first home loss for Miami. That's how good they had been on their home floor. And there's a miscommunication between Lowry and Adebayo. Lowry throwing it away, and the Heat with the first turnover of the night. Exactly 1 minute into the game. Yeah, Red Sox have won 4 in a row. It finally looks like they're playing pretty well. It's about time that happens. Kyle Lowry has missed 8 games in these playoffs. The Heat did go 7-1 in those 8 games he missed. Funny enough, as Jaylen Brown is short on the 3 from the top of the arc. Bam Adebayo the other way. Crossover move, in the left-handed layup is off the glass and in. 5-0 Heat lead. Now it's Marcus Smart, top of the key to Daniel Theis. Defending him is Strus. Brown over to Horford. Tatum has it. He'll go cross court to Theis. 7 on the shot clock. Handed off to Jaylen Brown. Brown off balance shot. He gets it to go. Jaylen Brown perhaps fouled on the shot. No whistle on the play. He still made it, and it's 5-2 Miami. Now here's PJ Tucker for the Heat. Tucker finding Adebayo. Back up top to Tucker. He goes to the corner with Jimmy Butler. Butler going to drive to the paint. Kicks out to the corner. Tucker's 3 is on the money. And the Heat have 2 3-pointers here in the first few minutes of the game. 8-2, they lead it. They're 3 for 3 from the field to start this one. Here's Jaylen Brown onto his left hand. Picks up the dribble. Up top to Theis. Al Horford driving the baseline, and an easy layup converted by Big Al. Now the Miami Heat charging the other way, and Butler fouled as he shot it, got the basket to go, and a 3-point play opportunity as he goes to the line. Why was Joe Buck doing a golf tournament on ESPN2? Oh, I think I saw something about that, actually. Yeah, he was doing they're trying to do a Manning cast for golf, and Joe Buck was a part of that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really follow the PGA Championship. As a timeout is called by Boston. Kyle Lowry with a nice assist there to Jimmy Butler, a 3-point play opportunity. Butler will head to the line after the break. It's early on in Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. And a very warm welcome back into the broadcast. A warm Saturday night outside in Boston, Massachusetts. Meanwhile, inside TD Garden, things just starting to warm up as we're in the early stages of Game 3 here in the Eastern Conference Finals. And yes, Jeffrey, I'm pretty sure that Derek White is back tonight. Of course, he missed Game 2 for the birth of his first child, so congratulations to Derek White on that. Thank you, Hugo, for tuning in as Butler knocks down his free throw, and it is indeed a traditional three-point play from Jimmy Butler. 9:15 left in the opening quarter from Boston. Here's Smart up top to Tatum. Tatum spin move into the lane, and the floater rims out. Miami takes it the other way. It's Kyle Lowry. Lowry steps into a three and knocks it down. 14-4, the Heat with a hot start in this one. All 5 starters for Miami have already scored. And what's good, John? Welcome into the broadcast as Tatum turns it over. That's a nice steal by Jimmy Butler. Madrid got played. Oh, you mean by Mbappe? Yeah, pretty much. Here is Adebayo. Guarded by Horford. Spin around move. And he knocks down the jumper. 16-4. It's Miami by a dozen, and they're perfect from the field, shooting 6 of 6. Now it's Smart spinning to the cup, and he lays it in, but the basket won't count as a foul was called on the floor before the shot. Celtics will inbound from the far sideline. Yeah, what a great start for Miami's offense. As mentioned, all 5 starters scoring, and they're perfect from the field so far. Haven't missed a shot. Brown out to Smart. Caught his dribble, and Brown misses the open three. Tice battles down low. Horford unable to finish, and Butler snags the rebound. He pushes it ahead to Lowry. Lowry at the left elbow, passes it off to Butler. He drives inside, missed the layup. Here comes Boston. It's Jaylen Brown all by himself going up for the shot, and a foul called on Lowry. So Jaylen Brown to shoot 2 at the free throw line. Do I like Pierre Maguire? No, I'm not Pierre's biggest fan. He can be a little weird at times. Although he hasn't been on TV for like a year now, ever since NBC stopped carrying the NHL, as the first free throw is knocked down by Brown. Yeah, that's crazy, John. That's crazy. Yeah, Joe Buck's legendary line. That is disgusting. No, in all fairness, Joe Buck is a good commentator. He gets a lot of hate, and I don't necessarily know why, to be honest with you. Derek White's on the bench, it looks like. Yes, yep. So I think I saw him there too, Jeffrey. So that answers our question. Is Adebayo once again knocks down the mid-range J. It's 18-6. 6 points for Adebayo. Tatum, Horford, he'll swing it to the corner. Brown's three, no good. Adebayo the rebound. Miami trying to extend the lead here. Adebayo dribbling left hand of the baseline, goes for the reverse layup and puts it in. It's 20-6. Miami running rampant here in the early stages. 8 points for Bam Adebayo. This is Smart on the left wing for Boston. Marcus Smart puts up the shot. No good, but a foul called against Miami. That'll be on Adebayo, who actually seems to be the one shaken up on the play for the Heat. Yeah, it looked like as Smart went up for the shot, his elbow is actually what caught the chin of Adebayo. So perhaps a bit of a questionable call there. And you wonder if Miami would consider challenging it. We shall see. But yeah, that was a pretty brutal elbow to the face for Adebayo to take. Nothing intentional, I don't think, from Smart, but unfortunate for Adebayo, of course. And they are going to review this. So with 6:50 left in the first quarter. A review takes place, and it's a pretty quick review as well. We'll see what the verdict is. And yeah, they're gonna keep the call. So it'll remain a foul on Adebayo, it appears. Yep. So Smart will shoot two. The officials are James Capers, James Williams, and Curtis Blair tonight. That's the three-man officiating crew for Game 3. Adebayo has been averaging 8 points per game in the first two games of the series. He's already matched that tonight in the first 5 minutes. And it's more like the Bam Adebayo I think many of us expected to show up. Oh, is that right, Vaughn? Oh, well. First free throw off the mark from Smart. Well, I don't think Miami actually challenged it there, Jeffrey. I think that review was initiated by the officials, so it wasn't an official challenge. But yeah, you only get one per game. That is correct. If I remember the rules correctly, as Adebayo down in the post draws the foul, and it looks like Kyle Lowry is heading to the locker room for Miami. Yeah, so Lowry heading down the tunnel and into the locker room for the Heat. His first game back from injury, and that's not a good sign for the Heat, as he only lasts the first 5 minutes of this one. So we'll keep an eye on his status, as Adebayo has it on the right point, at the right wing, I should say, into the paint now, and puts up the shot and gets it to go over Marcus Smart. 22-7, Miami in front. No, not a good start at all for Boston Hugo, as we're about midway through the opening quarter. Smart finding Horford in the near corner, and he throws it away. Tipped by Butler and stolen by Adebayo. 6 minutes gone inside TD Garden. That was the third turnover by the Celtics tonight. Adebayo bounce pass inside. The layup's good. Max Strus lays it in for two, and the Heat lead by 17. And it's kind of a stunned crowd at TD Garden right now. Here's Tatum. Tatum in the right wing. Bounce pass inside. Grant Williams high off the glass. No good. And here comes Miami the other way. It's Gabe Vincent for the Heat. Vincent switches to his left hand. Back up top to Adebayo. And a timeout will be called on the floor by the Miami Heat, interestingly enough. So 5:28 left in the opening quarter. What's good, Dennis? Welcome in from Australia. Welcome in, man. Great to see you. I am from the United States, right near Boston, actually. I'm a huge Celtics fan. I'm just noticing I forgot to change the score. I appreciate the kind words, Dennis, and it's great to have someone from all the way across the globe in Australia. I guess it's Sunday morning for yourself. So good morning to you. Saturday night here in the States. And we're just getting started inside TD Garden. Kyrie or Tatum? Come on, John. There's no way you asked me that. Of course it's Tatum. Oh my God. Kyrie is my most hated player by far in the NBA. Do I think Tigres is going to come back from the 3-0 deficit against Atlas? No, I don't really think so, Hugo. I don't think so. 11 a.m. for you, Dennis. All right, it's 9 p.m. for me. So what? That makes you 14 hours ahead of me. But I appreciate your support of the channel. I'll be back in a moment for more action in the first quarter of play. And welcome back in, everybody. 24-7, Miami leading Boston. A hot start from the Miami Heat. And oh, get out of here, John. I mean, I'm not surprised you think that, because I knew whatever I said you'd go against me. Did I see that Tiger Woods pulled out of the rest of the PGA Championship? I did see that, yes. 5:20 left in the first quarter. Strus has it stripped away as he went up for the shot. But, John, that's a ridiculous argument considering the Celtics literally swept the Nets in the first round. But okay. Here's Derek White. White over to Smart. Marcus Smart into the paint, and that's a great block. Horford with a second chance, but he missed the layup. Celtics just can't make anything right now. And it's been real problematic in the opening quarter. This is Butler. He has it knocked away, saved along the baseline by Tucker. Here's Butler. Kicks to the corner. Strus's three off the mark. Rebound, tipped by Horford, and secured by Derek White. Here's White for the Celtics. Down in the post. Kicks out to Smart. Smart to Horford on the left wing, and his three is good. 24-10, a much-needed triple from Al Horford. He's got 5 of Boston's 10 points with 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Here's Strus into the lane. Strus guarded nicely by Horford. All the way to the corner he goes. Step back three. He connects. Man, oh man, Max Strus. Nothing you can really do about that. Tatum, by the way, on the bench right now for the Celtics. Miami shooting 4 of 5 from 3 so far. Here's Brown, top of the key. Smart from the left wing. Shot's no good. He wanted the foul, didn't get it. And here's Gabe Vincent for Miami. Vincent over to PJ Tucker. Tucker, some room opens up, and he knocks down the floater. 29-10. Miami by 19. Here now is Jaylen Brown. Brown finding Horford up top. Grant Williams to Derek White. White going to drive it inside. High off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound. Out it goes to Brown. Wide open look. 3 is no good, but a foul called on the play. So Jaylen Brown will shoot 2 for Boston. 3:01 left in quarter 1. Game 3 of the Eastern Conference semis. The winner of this game will be 2 more wins away from a spot in the NBA Finals. Of course, you never want to look too far ahead, but that's how big the stage is. That's how big the stakes are. As Brown knocks down his first of 3 attempts. Second one is good as well. Looks like Caleb Martin and Tyler Hero will check in for the Heat. Max Strus and PJ Tucker making way as Miami completes their substitutions. And Brown makes all 3 free throws. It's 29-13. Brown, White, Grant Williams, Smart, and Horford on the floor for the Celtics. It's Vincent, Hero, Martin, Dedmon, and Butler out there for Miami. That's a great steal as Brown stripped it away from Vincent. Smart trying to split the defense, and he goes down hard. A foul called against Miami. Yeah, that was a great steal. Heads up play by Jaylen Brown on that last Miami possession. And now Smart going to the line. Celtics in the bonus. His first attempt drops in. This is, of course, the first game of the series in Boston. after the first two games took place in Miami. The Heat, the 1 seed, the Celtics, the 2 seed in the East. Miami makes another substitution, looks like. And Smart misses the second attempt. It remains 29-14. Celtics just 3 of 14 from the field. Miami 12 of 18. Boston 7 of 9 at the line. Miami 1 for 1. Adebayo misses the close range floater. Now it's Grant Williams on the left wing. Back it goes to Smart. Smart working on Hero. Marcus Smart trying to feed it down low, but it's picked off. The steal by Bam Adebayo. Tyler Hero fakes the pass, drives into the paint, kicks out, wide open three, and Gabe Vincent hits the triple. It's 32-14 as Jason Tatum gets ready to check back in for the Celtics at the next whistle. Miami 5 of 6 from beyond the arc now. Tice's pass tipped away. What a save by Vincent. He gets it ahead for Butler, who finds Hero, his open three, in and out. And Jaylen Brown has it for Boston. Brown pulls up and connects. Nothing but net on the jumper from Jaylen Brown. 32-16. Miami leading by 16. Final 85 seconds of the quarter. 9 points for Jaylen Brown. Hero fakes the three in the corner. Now gets by Tice. Tough shot, and he got it. What a baseline shot that was from Tyler Hero. The 18-point lead restored for Miami. Final minute of quarter one at TD Garden. Smart to White, and now Brown. Brown turns around, pulls up, and gets the bounce to go his way. It's 34-18. And a whistle will stop play. Not sure what the stoppage is for. Well, it wasn't anything major, I suppose, as play does resume. Here's Adebayo. He finds Hero, back to Adebayo, all the way to the cup. Puts it in for an easy 2 points, 36-18, Miami. With an impressive offensive display this quarter, it's 12 points for Adebayo. He's led the way. 35 seconds left in the corner. Derek White splits the defense and missed the layup. Too strong off the window. Miami has numbers going the other way. It's Jimmy Butler on the right wing. About a 7-second difference between the two clocks. Adebayo thought about the shot. Into the paint he goes. Contested fadeaway is a brick, but put back up and in by Martin plus the foul. A 3-point play chance for Caleb Martin with 14.9 left in the quarter. And the Heat have their largest lead. They're up by 20. Jason Tatum finally gets to check back into the game with a true stoppage in play. Martin has been averaging 15 minutes per game this series. Daniel Tice taking a seat for the Celtics. And Caleb Martin converts his free throw. It's 39-18. Heat by 21. 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Jaylen Brown, top of the key. Nice pass to the right wing. Smart's three won't go. Rebound, Hero. 2 seconds left. Hero from half court passes it off. Adebayo did not release it in time. The bank shot went in, but it will not count. And that's the end of quarter one in Boston. How long will Matt Turner be with the New England Revolution? Yeah, good question, Jeffrey. He's only going to be with us for about a month longer. I think June 21st or something like that will be his final game. And then he'll be off to Arsenal, making that big move to Arsenal in the Premier League in England. So yeah, just about a month longer we'll have Matt Turner with the Revolution. I'll be back for second quarter action. It's all Miami after the first 12 minutes of play. And welcome back in, everybody. We've played one quarter in Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. And the Miami Heat not playing around to start this one. Got off to the hot start, in large part thanks to Kyle Lowry, who unfortunately for Miami went to the locker room, perhaps re-aggravating the injury that kept him out to start this series about 5 minutes into the game. But nonetheless, the Heat looking sharp. They lead it by 21 after the first quarter of play. The second quarter is up next in 60 seconds. And welcome back in. We are ready for the start of the second quarter. In fact, the second quarter underway as we speak at TD Garden, and the Heat are picking up right from where they left off. A quick slam dunk by Kayla Martin. It's 41-18. Miami shooting 65% compared to Boston's 28% shooting from the field. Pritchard back to Jaylen Brown. Pritchard now in the left wing, finds Horford in the paint. Floater is good. If the Celtics can get on any sort of run here in the second quarter, that could go a long way, as they found themselves in a bit of an early hole. Tough shot by Adebayo. He airballed that floater. Thought he got fouled, no call. Here's Jaylen Brown. Brown out to Grant Williams. They'll swing it around. Left wing three. Tatum, no good. Rebound by Duncan Robinson. Tatum, Brown, Pritchard, Grant Williams, and Horford on the floor for Boston. Hero backs up and now charges into the paint. Can't get the roll. Horford the rebound. He pushes ahead to Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard tripped there in the paint. Stays with it on the floor. Gets it out to Brown. Now Tatum into the paint. Collision down low. Tatum fighting for it, and we've got a tie-up. Seemed like a three-way tie-up there. But I believe it'll be Tatum and Robinson jumping it up here to resume play. Yeah, Tatum kind of just ran into a sea of bodies there. And it was absolute chaos right around the arc, the restricted arc, that is. Kyle Lowry is now back on the Miami bench, but no signs of him coming back into the game anytime soon. Adebayo wins the jump ball against Tatum, and Miami has it. 90 seconds gone here in quarter two. That's a great find down low, and Adebayo gets taken out by Grant Williams. A little hesitation move paid off, and Adebayo will shoot two. Yep, the pump fake certainly threw off Grant Williams, who rose up to attempt the block, and that was an easy foul to call there. Although, actually, they're going to rule it on the floor. All right. So that's a little interesting. They say the foul was on the floor as Jaylen Brown and Grant Williams make way for Boston. Here's Tyler Hero. Now Bam Adebayo, he hands it off to Duncan Robinson. Baseline floater is good from Robinson. 43-20. Heat by 23. Tatum top of the key to Smart. Now Al Horford. Horford finds Pritchard in the corner. Pritchard back outside to Smart. Tough shot by Smart. Couldn't bank it in. Adebayo the rebound. Adebayo passes to the left wing, and that three is good from Caleb Martin. A timeout called by the Celtics. Martin's fired up. The Heat on a roll. It's 46-20. The Heat just keep on extending that lead. 9:41 left in the first half. I'm back after the timeout. Welcome back in, everybody. It's been domination so far from Miami as we take a look at the upcoming NBA playoff schedule. Tomorrow, it's game 3 in the West Finals between Golden State and Dallas. That tips off at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And then Monday, game 4 of this series at 8:30. 46 points from the Heat in this first half so far. 63% shooting. It's been almost perfect offensively from Miami's perspective, as we still have 9.5 left in the second quarter. This is the largest deficit in the 2022 playoffs for Boston. Let's see how they respond with still a lot of time left. Tatum to Pritchard. He saves it nicely. Smart banks it home, plus the foul. That's what you want to see out of the timeout from Boston. And Smart will go to the line for a free throw. First of all, this opportunity wouldn't have been possible if it weren't for the save by Peyton Pritchard. Free throw is nothing but net. 46-23. See if the Celtics can feed off of that three-point play by Smart. He's got 5 points. Adebayo to Hero. Hero. Open look, and the floater is good. 9 minutes left in the second quarter of play. Horford inside the paint. Finds Tatum. Tatum puts it up. No good. The putback is good. Plus the foul again. Another three-point play opportunity. And this time it's for Jason Tatum. Foul there going on Bam Adebayo. And this is better offensively from Boston's perspective. Ten minutes so far for Tatum, and those were actually his first points of the game. His free throw drops in. It's 48-26 Miami. This is a lob inside for Adebayo. He finds Tucker in the corner. Wide open look, and he makes no mistake. 51-26. 7 of 9 is Miami from 3. Boston 1 of 7. This is Smart. Into the paint, spin around move, and the shot is good. Nicely done by Marcus Smart, 51-28. Here's Lowry, top of the key. Lowry back into the game, I should note. So that's good news for Miami. After he went to the locker room midway through the first quarter, tipped away by Tatum. It'll stay with the Heat, 9 on the shot clock. Lowry's played 6 minutes so far in this first game of the series. 3 points. Robinson off a screen. Can't hit the three. Rebound Horford. This is Pritchard with the ball in his hands. Pritchard guarded by Adebayo. Now Smart over to Horford. Double team and a foul called on Miami. It will be on the floor. Miami will make a couple of changes. Jimmy Butler, one of the players to re-enter, as well as Max Strus. Tatum finds Pritchard in the corner. His three is good. Nothing but net from Peyton Pritchard. And that makes it a 20-point game, 51-31. Lowry, Hero, Tucker, Butler, and Strus out there for Miami. It's Tatum, White, Pritchard, Smart, and Horford for Boston on the floor. Butler guarded tightly by Peyton Pritchard. Butler, tough shot, well short, but it's won back by Lowry. He keeps the possession alive for the Heat. Hero switches to the right hand. That's swatted away by White. Kept alive, though, and Butler puts it in plus the foul. An unfortunate sequence there for the Celtics, as they just couldn't grab a rebound, and Butler will shoot one for Miami. Yeah, that was just unfortunate, simply put, for Boston there. I mean, White tried to make a great play. No one could snatch it, though, for the Celtics. Butler said, "Thank you very much," down in the post, laid it in for two, and drew the foul. Free throws good. It's 54-31. 6 points for Butler. Under 7 minutes left in the second quarter of Game 3 in the Eastern Conference Finals. Peyton Pritchard has the top of the key. Pritchard to Jaylen Brown. Brown into the paint, lays it up and in. Nice left-handed finish by Jaylen Brown. 54-33. He's got 13 points, Brown. Lowry, long-range three. Too strong, rebound Tatum. Tatum, behind the back move. Tucker goes flying down. An offensive foul called against Tatum. Man, PJ Tucker, how did he slide that far? He just slid from the three-point line to the baseline, for crying out loud. And I mean, Tucker definitely sold it. Did Tatum extend the arm? I guess, but I don't know. That seems like a bit of a weak call, if you ask me. Yes, I know, Jeffrey. I was keeping an eye on that game. Yep, Revolution won 3-2 against Cincinnati, so that was a good win for them as Pritchard trips up Butler, and that's a foul on the Celtics. Yeah, I think the Revs scored very late, Jeffrey, to win that game, so great to see them get the win there. That game was actually delayed by like almost an hour and a half because of lightning in the Cincinnati area, because that game was in Cincinnati. Foul was on the floor as Miami gets play back underway. Pump fake by Lowry. Now he'll take it. Off the mark. Horford there for the rebound. Midway point of the second quarter. Brown crosses over and draws the foul. He was in the active shooting motion. So Brown will head to the free throw line. 54-33 Miami with a 21-point advantage as we speak. Foul there going on Tyler Hero, I believe. And he misses the first attempt. For some reason, this series, Jaylen Brown has not been that consistent at the free throw line, which has been a bit strange. He makes the second to make it a 20-point game. 14 points for Jaylen Brown. It's 54-34. Miami in front. Lowry finds Hero. Hero defended by Pritchard. Step back shot. Hits the side of the backboard. That was way off. Celtics have numbers going forward. Horford to Brown. Back outside Pritchard. Pritchard, beautiful find. Tatum in the corner. Three's no good. And the rebound secured by Tucker. Boston now 2 for 9 from three-point range. Here's Lowry. Lowry up top to Max Strus. Now Tyler Hero. He'll launch a three. That grazes the rim. Strus trying to save it. He cannot. That ball clipped the line, and it is a Miami turnover, which has not happened frequently at all in this game. 5:10 left in the half. This is brought up by Tatum. Horford along the baseline, risky pass, and it's turned over the ninth of the game. Lowry the steal. Butler finds Hero wide open from three. No good. Gets his own rebound. Tries again. That won't go. Another offensive rebound. However, it's not going to count because Strus called for a push-off underneath, and it will be Boston ball. 4:41 left in the first half. And the Celtics are in the bonus now, so this will result in 2 shots. As Jaylen Brown goes to the line for Boston. And the first attempt drops in. Tomorrow afternoon, it's a WNBA matchup between the Chicago Sky and the Washington Mystics, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. WNBA season just a few weeks old in their 2022 campaign. Brown misses the second free throw. I'm telling you, something is up with Brown at the line. I don't know what you can attribute to those struggles, but that has been interesting this series so far. 54-35, step back three. Tucker unable to hit. Rebound, Brown. Jaylen Brown drives and now backs off. He'll find Tatum, but the call against Boston. Off the ball foul against Al Horford, and the Celtics turn it over. An illegal screen set by Horford as he tried to help Tatum get open. 10th turnover by the Celtics in this one. 4 minutes remain in the half. Here is Strus, rolls off a screen, launches a three. That's short. Rebound Tucker, and Tucker gets bumped down by Jaylen Brown. Foul called. And that's the second foul on Jaylen Brown tonight. PJ Tucker, yeah, really just giving it all he's got for Miami. He is clearly playing through an injury, which he sustained in game one. Has battled through, however. Here's Lowry. 3 to shoot. Lowry has Tatum all over him and gets the shot to drop in. Oh my goodness. Nothing you can do about that. Here's Brown the other way. Finds Tatum in the corner. Sidestep three. No. And the rebound secured by Adebayo. 56-35 Miami. Lowry ahead to Butler. Nice find in the paint. Adebayo waits and rises up for the two-handed slam. What's good, Adam? Welcome in. How you doing, Adam? Good to see you, man. It's not looking too pretty for the Celtics right now, who trail by 23. 3 minutes left in the first half. Here's Tatum. Euro step move out top to Horford. His three rims out. Celtics can't make a shot right now. Yes, I actually saw the Preakness Stakes today, Adam. Yep, I remember to flip it on for the race. Yep, early voting won. Yeah, pretty entertaining race. And, I mean, nothing will beat the Kentucky Derby 2 weeks ago as Adebayo finishes down low. It's 60-35. You threw your cash on Epicenter. Ah, man, that's tough. 16 points for Bam Adebayo tonight. Jaylen Brown has it on the left wing. Brown, spin move into the paint. Nice feed down low, and Grant Williams fouled on the shot. And he comes out clutching his right leg, perhaps, as a timeout is called by Boston. 2:16 left in the half. It's all Miami in the Eastern Conference Finals. 60-35. The Heat are cruising right now in Game 3, final minutes of the first half, coming your way shortly from TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. Back with more right after this, folks. Don't go anywhere. The series is tied at 1 game apiece, and the Heat trying to retake the series lead. I'll be back in a moment. Stick around. And welcome back in, everybody. Look at the series recap so far. In Game 1, Miami outscored Boston by 25 in the third quarter. In Game 2, Boston outscored Miami by 25 in the first half. And tonight, Miami leads Boston by 25 in the first half. So 25, the key number. And yeah, each game in this series is kind of been lopsided in their own ways, but of course, still plenty of time to change that around for Boston. I don't know, Adam. I don't know, man. I'm hoping they can come back, but that would be a big comeback. We'll see though. 2:16 left in the half, and Grant Williams knocks down his free throws, 60-37. Now the score. See how Boston can end this first half. Butler driving right side, layup rolls off the rim and out. Brown the rebound. Jaylen Brown slows things down. Passes inside, trying to find Grant Williams, but it's tapped away by Tucker. The steal by Butler. Vincent fakes the three, finds Butler. He banks it home, and Miami's offense cannot be stopped at the moment. That last turnover, the 11th of the night by Boston. They've just been too sloppy with the ball in their hands. Now Horford hands it off to Tatum. Jason Tatum up top to Horford. He'll drive to the cup, and he'll lay it in, plus the foul. 90 seconds left in the half. And the crowd fired up as Horford gets fired up himself. He'll go to the free throw line. Yeah, I know it, Adam. All the leagues coming to an end tomorrow. It's crazy. Yeah, I am planning to be on the call for Man City Aston Villa while providing updates from all of the other matches around the Premier League, especially that Liverpool Wolves match. So yeah, that's the plan. Looking forward to it. Final day of the Premier League, also final day of Serie A, which should be a good one. There you go, Adam. There you go. That shot, no good from Vincent. Celtics running the floor. Tatum, nice move, and he puts it in for two. It's 62-42. Yeah, exactly. You'll still have plenty of sports to keep up with, Adam. There's never a dull moment in the sports world. When one thing ends, another begins. Butler unable to knock down the shot. Celtics push it ahead to Jaylen Brown, or rather Marcus Smart. Smart to Horford. Horford down low, lays it in for two. It's 62-44. A 7-0 run for the Celtics in the last minute. And finally, the TD Garden crowd energized at least a bit. 35 seconds left in the half. Here's Butler. Butler finds Adebayo. He goes out to Tucker. 5 to shoot, and it's tipped away by Brown. It stays with Miami, but just 5 on the shot clock. Pass inbounded to Vincent. He's running out of time. Step back shot rolls off the rim. Smart the rebound. Pushes ahead to Tatum. Tatum, Euro step move, and it's knocked away by Strus. It'll stay with Boston. 16 seconds left in the half. Where is everyone tonight? I'm not sure, Adam. We had actually, in the first quarter, there was a pretty good crowd in here. I even had a viewer from Australia, which is pretty cool. And maybe he's still here. That was Dennis. It was nice to meet him. But I don't know. Maybe since it's like a 20-point game, people decide to leave and might come back when it gets closer. Maybe because it's a Saturday night, people are doing things. I'm not sure. Here we go. 7 seconds left in the half. Smart guarded by Tucker. Smart passes to the corner. Sidestep three. Tatum knocks it down. 0.5 left in the half. And Tatum comes up with the steal for good measure to end the half. And the Celtics with some momentum to end the first half of play. The crowd is loving it inside TD Garden. You wouldn't know by the noise levels of the crowd that the Celtics trail by 15, but that's how miserable it was from the Celtics for a majority of the half. They finally got it going towards the end of the second quarter. Jason Tatum with a huge 3-point basket with 0.5 left in the half. And the Celtics trim the Miami lead down to 15. Coming up next, it's the halftime report. Make sure you stick around for that. Boston ends the first half by making some noise. Back in a moment. Hello, everybody, and welcome into the halftime report midway through game three of the Eastern Conference Finals. And the Heat have a 15-point lead over the Celtics, 62-47 the score. Um, oh, that's good, Adam. There you go. There you go. Series tied at one game apiece. Kyle Lowry, first game of the series for him after dealing with a hamstring injury. He had 5 points, 3 steals in that opening half. He did go to the locker room about midway through the first quarter before re-entering the game for Miami, and did a decent job after he came back into the game for the Heat. But clearly, he's still kind of trying to get back into the hang of things. As the 3-point shooting was a big transparency. Miami 7 of 16, Boston 3 of 12. Tatum hit a huge 3-pointer to end the half for Boston as he knocked it down from the right corner. And that was with 0.5 seconds to go in the half. It could lead the Celtics to maybe grabbing some momentum and going on a run to start the second half. We shall see. How about the performance, though, of Bam Adebayo so far in this game? 16 points and 6 assists. He was much more like the Bam Adebayo I kind of expected to see. In games 1 and 2 combined, he had 16 points. That's what he's had in the first half of this game. Just 10 field goal attempts in games 1 and 2, 12 in the first half of this game. So he's a completely different player in this game compared to the first 2 games of the series where he was almost a no-show. If I'm being quite honest. This is more like the Bam Adebayo I expected to see. The points in the paint, 34-16 Miami. He did a really good job of moving the ball around, getting some good looks down low. And yeah, I thought the Heat's offense for almost all of that first half was pretty much unstoppable, except towards the end of that first half, Celtics started to make a couple of stops and really picked it up on offense, started knocking down shots. And so I thought Boston just grabbed a little bit of momentum towards the end of that first half that could be big heading into the third quarter. And yeah, Adam, I mean, yeah, the Heat were impressive right out of the gates. Really, I could tell that this Miami team was hungry because right out of the gates, they were just a step ahead of the Celtics, really. And Celtics kind of just playing from behind that entire first half, but closed in on what was once a 25-point deficit to make it a 15-point game at the half. Tatum's 3 could be big right at the tail end of the half. I'll be back to look ahead to the second half of play in game 3 of this Eastern Conference Finals series. Thanks for the update there, Hugo. So Atlas leading Tigres 1-0 at the half. So, wow, 4-0 on aggregate. Looking like it's over there. I'll be back for more on the halftime report. Stick around. And welcome back into the halftime report, everybody. Hope all of you are doing well. It's a 62-47 lead for Miami at the break. Bam Adebayo with an impressive first half performance. The Heat will try to keep their foot on the gas in the second half. The Celtics, meanwhile, will try to close in on that Miami lead. It should be an intriguing second half coming your way next. After the break, it's back out to TD Garden for the start of the third quarter. Welcome back to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. A 62-47 lead for the Miami Heat over the Boston Celtics as we get ready to start the third quarter at TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. A pivotal Game 3 in this best-of-7 series, all tied up at one game apiece. As we get set for the start of the third quarter, thanks everyone for your company. Hope all is going well as usual, and hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Saturday night action in the Eastern Conference Finals as we take a look at some first half stats. Heat shooting 51% from the field, Celtics 43%. Miami 7 of 16 from 3, Celtics just 3 of 12. And look at the points in the paint, a big discrepancy there. 34-16 in Miami's favor. Bench points also in favor of Miami, 17-5. With all that being said, the Celtics did end the first half on a 10-0 run. So maybe that bit of momentum to end the first half can carry over here into the second half of the Celtics. At least that's what they'll be hoping for, as both teams are back on the floor and we are ready to get the second half underway in Boston. This game tipped off at 8:40 local time in Boston, Massachusetts. Oh, wow, Jeffrey. All right. Good stuff, man. It will be Miami basketball to get this third quarter started. Oh, wow. And big news from the Miami camp. Jimmy Butler is out and will not return to this game. He has a right knee aggravation, apparently. And once we get more news on that, I'll make sure to tell you, as Oladipo misses the three and Horford battling with Tucker for it. And it will be a jump ball between the two. But yeah, that is big news for Miami. No Butler the rest of this game. And so Horford and Tucker will get ready to jump it up at the free throw line. And it is off of Boston. It stays with Miami. Yeah, there it is. Butler, a knee injury, will not return to the game. Who's the Heat's next big star player after Butler and Lowry? That's a good question. Probably Adebayo, Hugo. Yeah, even though he was very quiet in games 1 and 2 of the series. It's been a lot better here in game 3. But yeah, I'd say Bam Adebayo. And here he is with the ball. Mid-range jumper, too strong. Rebound Boston. Just underway in the second half from TD Garden. Here's Jaylen Brown. Shaking it all the way in and puts it in for 2. Celtics with the first points of the second half. Adebayo has 16 for Miami. Butler, who is out the rest of the game, has 8. Strus as well with 8. Brown 17. Horford 12 for Boston. Tatum's got 8. Smart with 7 points. Here's Brown out to Grant Williams. 3-pointer in and out. Rebound Tatum. But a foul will be called on Miami as Smart is clearly shaken up on the play. He and Lowry involved in quite the collision. And anxious moments for the crowd at TD Garden as Marcus Smart is writhing in pain. And the athletic trainer comes out to attend to the injured Celtic. So with the injury, a timeout on the floor. Back after the break as we'll have an update on Marcus Smart in a moment. Welcome back into the broadcast, everybody. This Marcus Smart, oh yeah, he rolled his right ankle pretty badly on that play. They are just showing the replay of that right now, and that looked quite ugly, no doubt about that. And he has gone limping into the Celtics locker room. And that was a pretty ugly sight, so we'll keep you posted on Marcus Smart, but by the looks of it, I'd be shocked if he returned to this game. He suffered a pretty brutal looking ankle injury there. Here's PJ Tucker down to the baseline. Can't finish the floater. Now a three-pointer. Tatum can't hit. Short on the three. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Hassan Whiteside. He kind of went downhill as Lowry rattles home the three. 13 minutes, 8 points. 3 of 6 from the field as Lowry. Here's Brown splitting the defense and laying it in for two. 65-51. 19 points for Jaylen Brown tonight. 2 minutes gone here in the second half from TD Garden. No Butler for the Heat the rest of this game. No Smart for likely the rest of the game for Boston as Bam Adebayo is able to finish inside. 67-51. 18 points for Bam. 4 rebounds and 6 assists. Brown lost the handle. It's a steal by Oladipo. Tucker finds Adebayo. Back to Tucker. Wide open look. He missed the three. Tatum's rebound. Ahead to Brown. Now Pritchard on the left wing. Peyton Pritchard returns it to Jaylen Brown. Brown lost it again. Good defense by Miami. The steal by Adebayo. He's going to take it all the way in and lays it up and in for two. 69-51. Miami has an 18-point advantage. You're back, Vaughn. Welcome back in, man. Good to see you. 13 turnovers for the Celtics. They just continue to turn it over cheaply. Al Horford, corner three. It is good. Much needed three right there from Al Horford. 15 points for the big man, and he's 2 of 3 from beyond the arc. Lowry finds Tucker, and now back to Lowry. His three, too strong. Rebound, Tatum. A collision off the ball. Play continues. Brown to Tatum. Corner pass. Grant Williams nearly lost it, but kept it alive along the baseline. Horford up top to Jaylen Brown. 6 remains on the shot clock. Here's Horford top of the key. Great find down low, and Tatum draws the foul on the shot. So Jason Tatum to shoot 2 with 8:19 remaining in the third quarter. Good cut by Tatum as Horford found him on the overhead pass. That would be pretty epic, Vaughn. That would be crazy, man. If that happened. Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals going overtime. Tatum makes the first free throw. Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Monday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, when the Miami Heat take on the Boston Celtics. And Monday is my last day of school. And in 13 days, I'll be graduating high school, which is exciting. Here is Lowry. Lowry into the paint. Spin move. Bounce pass to Tucker. Back up top. Strus a three. Short. Rebound secured by Tatum. Tatum. Brown. He'll swing it around. Horford to Pritchard. Back up top to Horford. It's Pritchard again. Guarded by Tucker. Pass to the corner with Grant Williams. 8 on the shot clock. Horford has Strus on him. 4 to shoot. Horford working his way into the paint. Tries to bank it in, no good. But Grant Williams fouled on the fight for the rebound. And this TD Garden crowd is fired up right now. They're loving the hustle on the offensive glass. Here's Brown, drive inside, and he lays it in for two. No, I don't think it was a broken leg, Jeffrey. He might have injured his ankle badly, but I don't think it was his leg. I think he rolled his ankle there as Max Strus knocks down the three, and that silences the crowd in the blink of an eye. Meanwhile, we have a foul against the Heat. Marcus Smart, as we speak, is in the Celtics tunnel. He is trying to jog around and see how that ankle feels. And is he coming back out? Yes, he is. Marcus Smart is coming out of the tunnel and back onto the floor, folks. And this crowd is fired up, so he's back on the Celtics bench. We'll see if he returns to the game. He's clearly in some discomfort still, but he's certainly a warrior. Brown finds Horford. Horford fouled on the shot attempt, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. Yeah, look who's coming back. Smart is right now standing on the Boston bench, and he looks ready to come in. We'll see if he does anytime soon. Horford swishes his first free throw. And there we go. Marcus Smart checking back into the game. Peyton Pritchard will make way. And the TD Garden crowd is absolutely roaring right now. As Smart checks back in with that injured ankle of his. Horford makes both free throws. It's 72-59. What's good, Payna? How's it going? Welcome into the stream. Hope you're doing well. Great to see you. My favorite Australian athlete. I'd have to think about that, Vaughn. I don't know. Here's Bam Adebayo. He finds Lowry. Three to shoot. Adebayo gets it again. Passes to the corner. Tucker way off on the three. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. That shot did not hit the rim. And it's Boston ball. 72-59, Miami by 13. Here's Smart. Over to the corner with Horford. Now Jason Tatum, 5 on the shot clock. Screen set. Tatum finds Smart in the corner. Sidestep three. It's good! Smart from downtown and a timeout called by Miami. Would you believe it? 6:04 left in the third. Marcus Smart has had one heck of a quarter. Went out with an ankle injury. Came back out from the locker room. And back onto the court minutes ago and hits a huge three-point shot. It's a 10-point game, and the Celtics are roaring back here in front of the rocking home crowd at TD Garden. I'll be back after the Miami timeout. Welcome back in, everybody. What was once a 25-point Miami lead is now down to 10, 72-62. And the story of the quarter, Marcus Smart returning to the game after suffering an ugly-looking ankle injury early on in the third quarter, and then moments after coming back in, knocking down a huge corner three that got this crowd fired up and ultimately caused Eric Spoelstra to call a timeout for Miami. 10-point game, exactly 6 minutes left here in the third quarter of play. 10 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists for Smart. And now let's see if Miami can quiet down the Boston crowd once more. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Hero gives it up to Lowry. Lowry back to Hero. He gets it off just in time, but it's off the mark. Jaylen Brown the rebound. A reminder, Jimmy Butler will not return to this game with a knee injury, as that's thrown away by Tatum. He and Jaylen Brown just not on the same page there. And it's yet another turnover for Boston in a game where they've had many of them. Here's Kyle Lowry. Lowry top of the key. He's guarded by Horford. Tough shot. Got it to go. Beautiful fadeaway there from Kyle Lowry. And the Heat lead by a dozen. 5 minutes left in the third. 10 points now for Lowry. That's stolen by Oladipo. He took it out of the hands of Jaylen Brown. Screen set by Adebayo. Lowry back to Adebayo. He nearly lost it. Keeps the possession alive. Lowry rolls off the screen. Launches a three. Off the back iron. Rebound, Grant Williams. A 12-point lead for the Miami Heat. Brown thought about the shot. Gives it up. Horford. Corner three. It's money. 74-65. It's a 9-point game. 20 points for Al Horford tonight. He's 3 of 4 from three-point range. Here now is Tyler Hero. Hero dribbling left hand, shifts to the right, can't bank it home. Offensive rebound, and Adebayo puts it in and draws the foul. A 3-point play chance for Bam Adebayo as he goes to the line. You were thinking Marcus Smart was older than 28 years old? Yeah, I mean, I knew he was 28, but that's honestly what I thought. Around that, yeah, that sounds about right. Adebayo, 16 points 16 points in games 1 and 2 combined, I should say. He's got 22 tonight. Make it 23. The free throw's good at 77-65. 4 minutes left in the third quarter of Game 3 in the Eastern Conference Finals. Jaylen Brown has the ball in his hands. Brown shifts to the left hand, puts it up, banks it in. Beautifully done by Jaylen Brown. It's a 10-point game once more. 77-67. Brown has 23. Horford has 20 for Boston. Now it's Tyler Hero. Hero pulls up. Can't hit the mid-range jumper. Rebound Horford. Horford is Smart. And that pass deflected off of Hero. And it'll stay with the Celtics. Still 16 on the shot clock. Smart back to Tatum. Tatum's defended by Vincent. Passed over to Smart. He gives it to Horford. Now Marcus Smart splits the defense with a bounce pass. Horford's floater rolls out. Grant Williams rejected. Jaylen Brown lost it. The steal by Tucker. And Tucker stepped out of bounds. Went off his thigh and out, and the Celtics will take over. .256 left in the third, and it's Miami basketball. Sorry, Boston basketball after the Miami turnover. Smart, risky pass, and it's turned over. Adebayo fouled by Grant Williams, and once again, Celtics with a bit of a disappointing possession there. Oladipo will bring it up for Miami. Oladipo, one-handed shot plus the foul. A three-point play chance for Victor Oladipo. The call on Grant Williams. Wow. And so Oladipo at the line, and he swishes his free throw. 80-67, Miami by 13. 2.5 left in the third quarter of Game 3. Smart, as his bounce pass hit a foot of a Miami player, so it'll stay Celtics ball. Still 15 on the shot clock. Here's Horford. Oh, he nearly threw it away. It's saved by Grant Williams. He gets it to Tatum. Tatum gives it to Horford. Al Horford kicks out to Brown. 2 to shoot. Contested 3. It's good. Jaylen Brown right in the face of Victor Oladipo. 26 points for Jaylen Brown. And crazy enough, that happened to be his first three-pointer of the night. 80-70, Miami by 10. Smart goes down, no offensive foul. Hero the fake, steps in and drains the jumper. 82-70, Miami by a dozen. 6 points for Hero in what's been a relatively quiet night for him. Now Tatum for 3. In and out. It was a good look from the right wing. Couldn't knock it down. Oh, all right, Hugo. Very interesting. Tucker, wide open 3. It's good. He sinks it. 85-70, Miami with some more breathing room, leading by 15. 11 points for Tucker. He's got 3 threes on 6 attempts. Tatum going down. No foul, but it is off of Miami. And Tucker and Grant Williams continue to go at it. Those two exchanging some words, and gotta love the intensity of playoff basketball. .13 on the shot clock. Tatum will put it in play from the baseline. 1:07 remaining in the third quarter. He goes all the way out to Smart, and his pass knocked out of play by Oladipo. Smart finds Brown. Brown back to Smart. He'll drive and out to Horford. Brown for 3. In and out. Rebound Smart. He banks it in. 85-72. Under the minute left in the third quarter of play, the Heat lead by 13. It's now 12 points for Smart in this game. Here's Hero along the baseline. Kicks out. That 3, no good from Caleb Martin. What's up, Anna? Welcome into the stream. How you doing, Anna? I hope Miami does lose. I hope Miami does lose their double-digit lead, Anna. But I obviously I'm a Celtics fan, as you can see. I live just outside of Boston, so huge Boston sports fan all around. I'm assuming, well, I take it you might be a Miami fan. In that case, welcome into the stream. I welcome all fans, even if you're rooting against my team. Jaylen Brown, by the way, in a tie up there with Oladipo. So they'll jump it up at the free throw line. 31 seconds left in the quarter. And it is won ultimately by nobody. Tapped out a play by Tatum, and it will be Miami ball. That was one of the most awkward jump balls I've seen in a long time. Because Brown was kind of tempted to, for a moment there, catch the ball, but he couldn't because no one else had touched it for the Celtics. So he kind of just parried it like a volleyball. In the end, it does go to Miami, who has had 15 steals in this game. 3-second difference between the two clocks. Here's Tyler Hero. Hero to the baseline. Floats one up, and it drops in with 6.8 left in the quarter. 87-72. Tatum ahead to Jaylen Brown. Brown for three. In and out. Rebound out of Bio. He'll chuck it full court off the backboard and no good. We've played 3 quarters in Boston. 87-72. The Miami Heat led by 15 at the half. They lead by 15 after 3. The fourth and final quarter is coming your way next. Welcome back into the broadcast, everybody. Jaylen Brown had 11 points in that third quarter, shooting 5 of 7 from the field, trying to keep the Celtics in this game and give them a chance in the fourth quarter. It's the Heat by 15. The fourth quarter is coming your way in 60 seconds. Don't go anywhere. And welcome back into the broadcast, everybody. We are set to begin the fourth and final quarter of play from TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. It's a 15-point advantage for the Heat. Still 12 minutes remain, and anything can happen. Final 12 minutes upon us. The Celtics in possession to get the quarter started. Tatum will launch a three, and it's in and out. A lot of those 50-50 shots seemingly gone against the Celtics. Here come the Heat. Vincent pump fake. Now he'll back up on the left wing, guarded by Daniel Tice. Now Bam Adebayo. Adebayo fakes and now takes. It's good. 89-72. Heat with the first points of the fourth quarter. Vincent Adebayo, Hero, Martin, and Strus on the floor for Miami. Smart behind the back move. Lobs it up. Tice fouled. Tatum, White, Williams, Tice, and Smart are out there for Boston to start the fourth. First free throw rolls off the rim from Tice. It's a beautiful night in Boston, Massachusetts. In fact, temperatures reached about 90 degrees Fahrenheit today in Boston during the day. It's, of course, cooled down a little bit here at night outside TD Garden. Second free throw is good, 89-73. Boston 18 of 24 from the line. Miami 5 of 5. They haven't had many trips at all to the line as the Celtics commit a foul that's on the floor. Celtics cut the lead down to 9 at one point. Here's Adebayo. Hero. Corner three. No good. Rebound Boston. Derek White thought about the shot. Instead finds Smart up top. His three. Too strong. And Adebayo is there for Miami. And Vincent called for the offensive foul. He pushed off on Tice, and the Heat with a rare turnover. Yeah, of course I know Nikita Kucherov, Vaughn. Yeah, on the Lightning. Yeah. 10:20 left in regulation. Marcus Smart has it. Smart all the way in for two. An easy layup. The lane just opened up for him, and he took it 89-75. Smart with 14 points. And Smart will pick up his third foul. He'll be on the floor as he knocked down Bam Adebayo. Hero gets it into Adebayo. Points in the paint, 42-26 in Miami's favor. Strus contested three, air ball. Tice saves it. Derek White with the ball in his hands for Boston. White over to Grant Williams. He'll find Tatum along the baseline. Back to the basket. He's now double teamed and it's turned over. His pass stolen by Martin. And my goodness, Smart took a shot to the face. And that's going to be an offensive foul. Man, that was a brutal shot to the face. Oh, yeah, elbow right to the face of Marcus Smart. No doubt about that. 89-75, Heat by 14. There's Jaylen Brown. Brown drives inside, and a blocking foul called against Miami. The Heat can't believe the call. It goes against Dwayne Dedmon. And Brown will go to the line for the Celtics. At least he didn't bet tonight, yeah. Brown will attempt his first of 2 free throws. And gets the first one to go. 9:21 left. Celtics have cut the lead down to 12. He misses the second. Jaylen Brown's inconsistencies at the free throw line continue. It's 89-77 Miami. Boston 20 of 27 at the line in this game. Long range 3. Hero can't hit. Rebound by Brown. He pushes ahead to Tatum. Jason Tatum finds Derek White. White bounce pass to Tatum. Up top to Grant Williams. His 3 is good. It's a 9-point game just like that. And a timeout called by Miami. 8:52 remaining in this game. And the Celtics cut the Heat lead down to 9. Grant Williams with a big-time triple. Back with more from TD Garden in Game 3 right after this. Don't go anywhere. And welcome back in, everybody. Thanks, Nikito, for tuning in over on Twitch. Go Boston. That is right. Let's go Boston, baby. 9-point game now, and all of a sudden things getting interesting. 8:52 remaining in the game, and 89-80 the score. Heat's lead down to 9. They're in possession with 8:45 remaining. Jimmy Butler, for those of you just tuning in, will not return to this game. He suffered a knee injury. This is Adebayo, defended by Grant Williams. Williams knocks it loose, but a foul called. And will the Celtics challenge this? Ime Udoka's thinking about it. Let's take one look at the replay. Oh, yeah, that's all ball if I've ever seen it. And Ime Udoka is going to challenge it. So a coach's challenge, the green light is on, and this play is going to be under review. 8:36 left in the game. A huge challenge here. Remember, you only get one the whole game. Whether you get it right or wrong, you only get one. We'll see what the result of this challenge is. Is it still a foul on Grant Williams, or will the call be overturned? We'll find out after this. Welcome back, everybody. A reminder that tomorrow night it's Sunday Night Baseball when the Chicago White Sox take on the New York Yankees from the Bronx. That'll be 7 p.m. Eastern Time. But meanwhile, back in this one, 89-80, Heat lead it. Boston challenged the call. Oh, wow, Tigres is up 4-1. Oh, my God. Wow. So would it go to extra time, Hugo, or would it go straight to penalties? How does that work? Do away goals count? I don't even know. But that's crazy. So the challenge did pay off for Boston. No foul. Instead, we have a jump ball at midcourt, and the Celtics win it. Grant Williams in possession. And what a big time challenge that was from Ime Udoka, because it certainly paid off. Here's Jason Tatum for the Celtics. Tatum, fade away. Short. Grant Williams snatches it down low, and we got a tie up between him and Oladipo. You think it's extra time, Hugo? All right. Thanks. Yeah. Wow. That's an insane comeback. It'll be Grant Williams against Victor Oladipo here in the jump ball. The official making sure both of them are in correct position. And actually, the official spotted blood on the arm of Grant Williams. So he's going to have to get that sorted out. And that blood dried up before play can resume. If the Celtics were to win the jump ball here, there'd just be 6 seconds remaining on the shot clock. It's been a physical game for Jason Tatum. The Heat have played him physical, and that's just been part of the strategy, and it has worked in a way. Just 10 points tonight for Jason Tatum. He's had a couple of nice plays, don't get me wrong, but for the most part, he's been silenced, and he's been averaging 28.2 points per game in these playoffs. As I said, just 10 tonight, 3 of 14 from the field. All right, Grant Williams got that blood dried up. Ball is jumped up, and the Heat win it. Strus has possession. 8 minutes left in the final quarter, a 9-point Miami lead. Here's Victor Oladipo, top of the key. Derek White switches on him. Now Kyle Lowry. 6 to shoot. Lowry for 3, no good. Rebound Horford. Now Tatum, spin move, nice pass. Horford, corner 3, no. And the rebound won by Tucker. That was a good look for Al Horford in the far corner. He couldn't convert. Celtics now 8 of 25 from 3. Miami 10 of 32. Here's Adebayo. Oh my! What a soaring two-handed slam by Bam. 91-80 with 7:10 remaining. 27 points for Adebayo tonight. Now here's Derek White. Screen set by Horford. Bounce pass to Brown. Jaylen Brown lost the handle, stolen by Oladipo. Victor Oladipo taking on White, stripped away. It'll stay with Miami. 20 turnovers for the Celtics. That's just not acceptable at the end of the day. I don't care how good Miami's defense has been. You simply can't afford to turn over the ball 20 times in a playoff game. Here's Oladipo, top of the key. Bounce pass to Lowry on the left wing. He's got 6 to shoot. Lowry into the paint. That ball loose. Tucker has it. Fadeaway's good. Right as the shot clock expires. Tucker makes it 93-80. He's got 13 points on the night. 6:25 left in the final quarter. Here's Smart, switches to the left hand, Euro step move, puts it up and in. A nice bucket there by Marcus Smart. He has 16 points. Celtics trail by 11. Halfway through the final quarter of play in Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. This is Lowry on the left wing. He gets it to Adebayo. Guarded by Smart. Adebayo charges into him. It's an offensive foul. Miami turns it over. And once again, the crowd appreciating the efforts of Marcus Smart. Yes, Jeffrey, that's the plan. Yep, I plan to do Monday night's game. Indeed. Yep. Third foul that was on Adebayo. Here's Tatum. He lost it. Stolen by Miami. Strus all the way in. Oh, Jaylen Brown with an unreal block. Celtics at the other end. Grant Williams misses the three. Brown saves it. Smart saves it. Brown puts it up and in, plus the foul. Meanwhile, Jason Tatum still down for the Celtics. He was down that entire crazy possession. And the athletic trainers are out to look at Jason Tatum, who was clearly in a lot of pain. Yet another player down with an injury. That's been the type of battle between these two teams that we've seen in this one. What's good, Walter? Thanks for tuning in. Oh, I really appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that. Yes, I'm certainly going to keep at it. Yeah, that's my goal. I'm aiming to be a professional sports broadcaster. So I really appreciate the kind words, Walter. I'll step aside for this quick timeout. Jason Tatum down right now. And it didn't look too good. I'll keep you posted on his status right after this. And okay, Hugo, thanks for the update there. I'll be back in a moment. Welcome back in, everybody. So Jason Tatum, as we speak, just getting up, and he is heading into the locker room. That is not a good sign. Let's see where this injury occurred. Yeah, it was on the steal from Oladipo, and he just kind of had an awkward landing. And then at the other end of the floor, Jaylen Brown with a monstrous block on Max Strus. And then the Celtics with a wild possession of their own at the other. And all the while, Tatum was down on the floor in pain. So he is heading to the Celtics locker room. I'm still not sure exactly what it is that he injured. Meanwhile, Jaylen Brown with the and one before that stoppage. So he'll shoot his free throw. 93-84, Celtics by 9. Oh, sorry, Heat by 9. Celtics make it an 8-point game as the free throw's good by Jaylen Brown. 93-85. This game is far from over, folks, with 5:15 to go. The crowd is into it. That's for certain. Lowry over to Oladipo. Jumper off the mark. Brown with the rebound for Boston. Here comes Jaylen Brown. What a move. He puts it up and in. Jaylen Brown is taken over. 93-87 and a timeout called by Miami. A 7-0 run in the last 96 seconds. And it's just like that, a 6-point game. Brown blowing by Lowry and getting the basket to go. Yeah, it did look like a shoulder injury. I think you might be right, Jeffrey, for Tatum. I'll be back after the timeout. The Celtics are storming back in the fourth quarter. And welcome back. Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals, Monday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be a good one, folks. As we resume play here in the fourth quarter, 4:45 remaining, Heat with the ball, only up by 6 now. For those of you just tuning in, Jimmy Butler will not return to the game with a knee injury. Jason Tatum out of the game right now. He left minutes ago with an apparent shoulder injury. Here's Jaylen Brown after the Celtics came away with the steal. Marcus Smart directs the offense. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Smart to Brown. Jaylen Brown into the paint. Right-handed layup. It's good. Jaylen Brown is taking over this entire game. 93-89. He has 34 points and 9 rebounds. A 9-0 run for the Celtics, and Tatum is back on the Boston bench. This crowd is going absolutely nuts. Adebayo inside. Tucker missed the layup. He missed the buddy, and the Celtics have it. This crowd is absolutely electric right now as Brown's tripped up in a foul called against Miami. Crazy scenes with 3:40 to go. And Tatum is coming back into the game. Tatum's son Deuce with a front row seat as usual. And I'm sure he's happy his dad has come back into the game. That pass for Tatum, he dives for it. And there's a battle for possession. It's a tie-up. 2.1 on the shot clock here. 3:27 left in regulation. Tatum will jump it up with Lowry. Celtics got to get a shot off if they win the jump ball here. They do. Horford has to put it up and does. He's rejected. Lowry brings it up. Heat only leading by 4. He finds Adebayo. Handed off to Strus. Adebayo gets plowed over, and that will be a foul on Boston. .305 left in the fourth quarter, and what a game 3 this has turned into. Yeah, Tatum just ran through the screen that Adebayo was trying to set there. So the Heat get 14 on the shot clock. Celtics 6 of 12 from the field this quarter. Miami 3 of 12. Here's Lowry. Lowry spins off the screen. Kept his dribble somehow. Now on the left wing. Lowry, 2 to shoot. Gets it up. That's short. Great defense by Al Horford. And he collects the rebound. Passed ahead to Tatum. 2:40 to go in the game. Brown a 3. It's good! Jaylen Brown from downtown. It's a 1-point game, and it's a 12-0 run from the Boston Celtics in the last 4 minutes. 93-92. And Smart with the near steal. He'll be called for the foul. Wow. Walter, Celtics are already in the bonus, actually, and I am not sure how many fouls Miami is away from being in the bonus. I want to say 2. No, actually, with that foul, so next foul, Miami's in the bonus. So next foul, they'll be at the line as that 3 is knocked down by Max Strus. A huge 3. So yeah, both teams in the bonus now, from now on. Strus with 14 points for the Heat. 2 minutes left in regulation. Yeah, of course, man, of course. Here's Jaylen Brown. Brown Thought about the shot, tries to pass. It is off of. Doesn't matter who it's off of because it's a shot clock violation. So the Heat will take over, leading by 4. 96-92 with 1:45 remaining. That was the 22nd turnover of the game by the Celtics. Yet they're in with a chance here. Smart guarding Lowry. Bounce pass to Strus. He takes it to the corner, finds Adebayo. Adebayo has to put it up and does. He got it. Oh my, a circus shot by Bam Adebayo, and he made it 98-92. He's got 29 points tonight. Here's Jason Tatum. Tatum nearly threw it away. Brown diving forward. It's a steal by Tucker. And Grant Williams called for the foul. Yet another turnover by the Celtics. Those turnovers have been absolutely killing them tonight. I mean, 23 turnovers. PJ Tucker to shoot 2, and he makes the first. Look at the upcoming NBA playoff schedule. Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time between Golden State and Dallas. And then Game 4 of this series, Monday night with an 8:30 start time. Yeah, no, the turnovers have been killing them, especially down the stretch here, Walter. Yeah, no, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Both free throws are good. Celtics call a timeout. And the Heat go on a 7-0 run of their own and take a 100-92 lead with 1:07 remaining. Back in a moment for the closing moments of this game. Once again, welcome back in, everybody. How about Bam Adebayo? Just 16 points in games 1 and 2 combined. He's put up 29 tonight with 6 assists and 4 steals. What a performance from Adebayo. Atlas scored. Wow, Hugo, that's insane, man. Crazy game. You're back, Vaughn. All right. Here's Brown for 3. No good. Rebound secured by Tucker. And the foul is actually going to go against Miami. So the Celtics will keep it. 61 seconds remaining. Looks like Bam Adebayo was called for the foul there as Brown and Grant Williams collided. Jason Tatum nearly got taken down as well. Grant Williams, 2 for 2 tonight at the line, and he's got 2 huge shots right here. First one is good. 193. 101 remaining here in Game 3. And he rattles home the second. 194 with 61 seconds remaining. Here's Oladipo. Brown diving for it, couldn't come up with a steal. Now it's floated ahead to Strus. Celtics don't necessarily need the foul here, but now Smart does so. Yeah, I don't know why he decided to foul there, because that sends Oladipo at the line. I would have just played out that possession and tried to defend it. So an interesting decision there, the foul. Sends Oladipo at the line for 2 shots. And he misses the first. 48 seconds left in the game. Oladipo 1 for 2 at the line tonight now. He makes the second, 101-94. Oh man, a dangerous pass, and Lowry steals it. Finds Strus, who lays it in. And that just might be the dagger. 103-94. Celtics use their final timeout. Well, in the end, no, Walter, because the Celtics couldn't inbound the ball. Another turnover. Grant Williams trying to find Marcus Smart. But I thought that ball went out of bounds after Lowry stole it. Nonetheless, great hustle by Lowry to come up with the steal. Max Strus converting the layup. And that should be it, folks. What a gutsy performance from the Miami Heat as the Boston fans file for the exits. 42.5 to go. And a 9-point lead for Miami. Yeah, the slow start in that first quarter was a killer for the Celtics. No doubt about it, Adam. Yep. 19 steals in this game for Miami. That's a franchise playoff record. 24 turnovers by the Celtics. Those are just mind-boggling numbers. Hey, I appreciate that a lot, man. That means a lot, Walter. Yeah, as long as I don't have any conflicts, my plan is to call every Celtics playoff game. That's what I've tried to do this entire playoffs, as Brown launches the 3, and it's a swoosh from Jaylen Brown, 103-97, and Miami will call a timeout. So that makes it a 6-point game, and, well, I guess we're not done just yet, folks. 40.1 seconds to go. As Eric Spoelstra calls the timeout. That's big time right there from Jaylen Brown. He's had plenty of big shots here in this final quarter for the Celtics, but will it be enough? Celtics need a steal somewhere in here. That's for certain. 40 points for Jaylen Brown tonight, which does mark a playoff career high for him. And so, yeah, will Miami advance the ball, or will they elect to take it out of the backcourt? We'll see. Atlas advances to the final. Wow, Hugo. Sounded like a crazy game, man. So both teams return to the court. They will inbound from the front court, it appears. .1 seconds left in the game. Celtics got to go for the steal right away first. Ball floated in, and Smart taps it out of bounds. It did touch him last. Celtics claiming it touched Adebayo last. It's going to stay with Miami, though. They'll try again, as Lowry will put it in play. Lowry looking for options, loops one in. Adebayo comes down with it, but we have a foul off the ball against Marcus Smart. And they are going to review it. So 39.6 to go. Let's see what happened here between Smart and Tucker. I mean, how is that a foul on Smart? Tucker tackled him. I mean, come on. So they will take a look at it as the review is going on right now. It's a rather quick review. And they were just looking to see if the foul occurred before or after the pass was released. It was after, so that will result in 2 shots. And with that foul, Marcus Smart has fouled out of the game. That was his 6th foul, and he is done. And now Smart's going to be assessed a technical, so it's all spiraling downhill here for the Celtics. So Lowry will take the technical free throw, which he makes. That'll make it 104.97, and now 2 more free throws for the original foul on Smart. And those will be attempted, of course, by Tucker. 15 points for him tonight, 7 rebounds. He had a real solid performance, especially at the defensive end, which doesn't necessarily show up on the stat sheet. He makes his first. 37 years of age is PJ Tucker, but still making an impact on the biggest stage. Bounced around the league a little bit. He makes both. 106.97. 9-point game. Celtics will get it into Jaylen Brown. Brown to Horford. Now Grant Williams fakes the 3, now puts it up, and it's good. A 6-point game again. Celtics got a foul quick. Jaylen Brown trying to do so, and he will. As Oladipo hit the deck there. And the Heat not too happy with the hard foul. Yeah, that's just a normal foul. I mean, yes, Oladipo hit the deck a bit awkwardly, but that's nothing more than a common foul, I'd say. But they are going to review it because in today's NBA, they review just about everything and try to drag the game out as long as they can. So 106-100 Miami with 24.7 to go, and we'll see what comes out of this review. All right, sounds good, Jeffrey. I'll see you Monday. Sounds good, man. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks, Adam, for tuning in as well. Yeah, I'll see you soon, man. I'll see you soon. Sounds good, Adam. So basically a free timeout, obviously, for both teams as this review drags out a bit. Wow, and they are going to rule it. Did they just rule that a flagrant? Yep, they just did, I think. That's unbelievable. So, Oladipo will get a few free throws here. And he makes the first. Grant Williams pleading his case to the officials. Well, that's not going to do much in the grand scheme of things. One for two there was Oladipo, and now Miami gets the ball again with 24.7 remaining. And Grant Williams has fouled out, by the way. He finishes with 10 points, and Celtics will call it a night as they empty the bench. The Miami Heat are going to come out with the win. Wasn't as easy as it maybe looked like it was going to be at one stage, but they're going to get it done, it looks like. Pass to the wide open Bam Adebayo. Easy flush, 109-100. 19.9 to go. Here's a three-point attempt. Air ball from Nesmith. Up top to Nick Stauskas. And that three is good. 109-103. Miami will dribble it out. And that is the ball game. The Miami Heat come into Boston and retake the series lead. 109-103, your final score. And what a huge win that is from Miami. No Jimmy Butler the entire second half, but they get the job done and take a 2-1 series lead, setting up a pivotal game 4 on Monday night. Wow. So a 6-point victory for the Heat. I'll let you guys listen into the thoughts of Bam Adebayo before I sign off.
What made the difference for you offensively?
I had to pick up my weight. These last couple of games, my team been depending on me and I haven't showed up. So, I took it upon myself to, if I can, and just get the win.
Kyle Lowry and PJ Tucker both came back for you all. Kyle did a little bit of everything, switching onto bigs, facilitating, scoring. What kind of lift did he give you all?
I mean, the resume speaks for itself, man. Champion, just the whole nine of his resume. The IQ just says it for itself. So thankful to have him on the court.
We know that this has been a series of pendulum swings. We have seen the team who was punched come back and punch in the next game. How can you break that pattern, lean on your defense, and try to rattle off 2 in a row here?
I mean, just trying to make their shots more difficult. When they get in this building, it gets to rocking, and they can score by the boatload. So, our thing was just get stops, run in transition, and let everything take care of itself.
Well, we know that Tyler Hero probably has an outfit back there that you need to match. So I'm going to go let you do that, Bam. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Guys.
All right, there's Bam Adebayo. 19 steals tonight for the Miami Heat. That's a franchise playoff record. Their defense was just suffocating in this one. The Celtics got it all the way down to a 1-point game in the final minutes, but just couldn't pull off what would have been an unbelievable comeback. 109-103, the final score. The Miami Heat defeat the Boston Celtics. Am I going to stream on Friday, Vaughn asks. Yeah, well, that would be game 6 of the series, so hopefully the Celtics can get it to a 6th game first and foremost. And yeah, that would be what I'd stream on Friday. Thank you so much, Walter. I appreciate it. Have a good one, Vaughn. I'm Sam Reese saying so long, everybody. The Miami Heat take game 3 and are back in front in the series. 2-1, they lead in the best of 7. See you next time for game 4. So long, everybody.